Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome back to the Ripple Effects server where this episode is being recorded right after the last one where we built this bamboo farm. I am just that raring to go with 1.14, I'm really enjoying myself. And today I want to do some more 1.14 things and I've got an idea for how this episode's going to go and some things we need to do. But the first thing on that list is to head to the surface and build ourselves a giant tree. I would say that's going to suffice. Yep, I think that's big enough. I actually kind of really like how the scaffolding looks. It kind of adds something to the builds. I don't really know what. It just makes it look like it's under construction. It's really cool, but however much I love it, I am going to get rid of it because it's kind of blocking the view at the moment. And now before I tell you guys what I want to do over here in today's episode, I want to get your opinion on this. Oh, thank God. It's like, why is that not breaking? On this tree. There we go. It looks a bit better now. Because at some point or another, I'm not sure when, probably not soon, but at some point I want to sort of foliage up the island here and add a bunch of custom trees and a bunch of bone meal and a bunch of bushes and all of that stuff. And I think the way I'm going to go about it is just design a bunch of custom trees, most likely using jungle wood and jungle leaves. Design a bunch of them and then sort of just place them around the island just so it's not all the same. And I don't really want to grow normal Minecraft trees because none of them really look that great. So I want to get your opinion on this because I don't really know. It looks a bit square right now and I would fly around and show you, but I'm having real difficulty getting off the ground in my elytra, so I'm not even going to try it. I'll show you it later from above. It looks a little squarey, but it just took too long to make, and I've stopped now because it was getting a bit tedious. Looks a bit better on the other side, so maybe it's just the front side that needs a little changing. But yeah, anyway, that's the tree. That's sort of going to be the centerpiece of this thing. And what we're going to do is something with our friend that we met last episode, the lonely panda in the jungle biome in 1.14 new chunks. We're going to bring him over here and make a little panda playground for him, which I haven't thought about how I'm getting him over here yet. Probably should. We'll battle that later on in the episode, but what does a panda... I can't even say it. What does a panda playground need? Well, play equipment. There we go. It looks a little better from above, I think. Yeah, still a little bit square, but oh well. So the reason... Ouch, I'm able to fly, is because the last clip was recorded about 5 days ago. To cut a long story short, basically, pre-release 2 was trying to destroy the server, and the whole chunk disappearing bug, I was just a bit cautious, or a bit wary that my base was just going to straight up disappear. So I didn't log on until we've only just recently updated to pre-release 4. My whole base is here, the lighting seems to be fixed. And the chunks seem to be loading in a lot better, so we should be good, at least for a little while. So apologies if this has been a while since the last episode came out. I don't really know what's going to happen. But yeah, there we go. So let me show you what I've actually done, however many days ago it was, the play equipment we've got. So we've got a slide here because, I don't know if I'm imagining this, but I feel like I've seen a video of like baby pandas all sliding down a slide, like kind of just falling down it more so. So we've got a slide for them to play on. It's a bit bumpy, but there we go. And then we've got a swing. It's basically just a kid's playground, really, at this rate. Pretty big swing. They should be able to fit on that. And then over here we've got a little like log bridge. I made it using campfires and extinguished them with a water bucket. So it kind of looks like just looks like a log bridge, I guess. It looks kind of cool, I think. And then over here we've just got a little climbing frame type thing, and hello, with a little platform up top. So yeah, that's what I've done, and what I need to do now is basically pretty this whole place up, place a bunch of bushes. I don't know really what I'm going to do, but I do also need to somehow enclose this in bamboo so a panda won't be able to get out. I don't really know how that's going to go. It might be a bit tricky to do that. Okay, I'm over here now. Things are looking a little more different around here. Pretty much what I did is I opened my gardening box in my storage room, grabbed just about everything, and kind of went crazy. So I can't really show you exactly what I've done. I've basically put some Dorskert, some coarse dirt, and some path blocks on the floor. Bone meal just about everywhere. We've got some ferns, some flowers, even some melons, you know, for the panda to snack on. I've added these little trees. These trees are similar to the ones that I have over at Spawn Town. I think that I copied off of Decoy. Yes, I did. Got some lanterns. Put some sea pickles and seagrass in the bit of this lake. This is not a lake. This cannot be classified as anything close to a lake, this little puddle here. Yeah, and I've basically just added a bunch more bamboo everywhere. I'm a bit worried my panda isn't going to be able to move around in here, but I guess I'm going to have to find out. So for that, we're going to need to go to the nether, go to my 2,000 block long tunnel in there, and oh, wait, I already did it. Yep, so this is him chilling in his boat. He nearly died. So as you can tell, I've got no nether portal up at the moment. So I went like this. Well, I'll show you. I have a video. I went like this for 2,000 blocks. It sucked. It was painful. I don't want to do it again. And I brought him all the way over to my nether portal, sent him on through, and then I follow through afterwards, and he's taking damage in this obsidian block. And I panic and just about destroy everything around here and managed to break the block, and he stopped suffocating. I've just chucked 3 health potions on him. So I think he's all good. Are you all good, bud? I hope so. I really do. Okay, we now need to take him up to the surface and put him in his new panda playground. I hope this works. Don't see why it shouldn't. Please don't start taking damage again. This is nice and close. Okay, we're up. Phew. Good job. I got out of the boat one time and he was just gone. It was a glitch. I relogged and he was fine, but it was scary. You've had a bit of a rough ride, haven't you? Okay, let's break this block or this boat very carefully. I think this will be fine. Oh, okay. There was a bit of delay on that. Right, let's just push you over here a little bit. You want some bamboo? Is that it? He's so slow. I was going to do this originally. I'm so glad I brought a boat. The boat was the fastest method of transportation other than making a rail system, but I didn't have time for that. Wait, can you fit through here? This is a good test. I really hope you can't, because that is going to screw up my whole system if you can fit through. What if I like push you? Just need to make sure he can't get out of this. I'm going to watch him for a bit once he's in. Yeah, there's no way he's getting in there. Okay, let's break a bamboo. Come on then, follow me in. Or just start eating. Sure, that works. Okay, this guy needs a name, and I was going to call him something cliche like Po from Kung Fu Panda, but I didn't want to do that. And so through my research of panda names, famous pandas, that's what I searched. I wasn't expecting results, but boy did I get some. So I found out that there is a panda, a giant panda, which I assume is what these are. Giant pandas. They're pretty big. There's a panda in Washington Zoo, I think it was, called Bao Bao, which I think is just an adorable name for a panda. So he is now... Wait, you can't even see his name. What a waste of it. Wait, hang on. You might be able to when he stops eating. We will find out shortly. But yeah, I think that's a great name for a panda, and he looks very happy in here, if you ask me. Well, maybe he's happy eating. I don't know. Let's give him some more. Oh wait, can we see your name? Bao Bao. Amazing. So I've been watching Bao Bao here for some amount of time, and despite desperately trying to escape, I think he's unable to, which is good. I'm gonna watch him for a bit more probably and just double, triple, quadruple, quintuple check. There's no too wide gaps in this bamboo. I don't believe there is, but I really don't want him escaping after that long journey. But he's a little bit lonely in here, and at some point I definitely do want to go get another panda, but I doubt it will be in today's episode. I may even do it off camera. I don't want to travel back with one again. It took way too long. But I do feel kind of bad for him because he looks so lonely. Look at his sad little face. Oh, poor Bao Bao. Don't worry, I'll be your friend until we can find you another panda. Ah, the wonderful cornflower. How special you are. So special that I've already used up the 10 that I collected last episode, so I think now would be a good time in the episode where we can just head out to the new 1.14 chunks and maybe set up just a quick little flower farm for these guys, because I really like them and I'd like to use them more. Plus, you can also make blue dye, which is going to be super helpful because I use that a lot and I'm all out of lapis. What better place to set up a flower farm than over at the dye area here with our beautiful dye rocket, and inside here, in case you haven't seen it, we did this quite a while ago, so some of you may not have. In there, we've just got a bunch of stuff. There's a cactus farm inside the... Why did I think I just heard a creeper? Okay, I'm paranoid. I'm not used to having mobs being able to spawn around me. Yeah, cactus farm inside there, sorry, grass, and a squid farm down below, and bunch of other too high flower farms. Anyway, so I've set up the farm here. It's bone meal-less at the moment, so that's why nothing's happening right now. And I'm not going to show you the farm working with bone meal because frames are... Let's turn this off. Frames are non-existent when I have this running. With all the entities from the plants and flowers and seeds being broken, yeah, I get like 5 frames a second, and that's when I'm not recording, so you will not be seeing it in action, sadly. But what I do need to do now is cover it up, because I wasn't planning on doing that originally. Oh, I'm not done, never mind. I need to do this. Yeah, I wasn't originally going to plan on making it look nice, but since we're over here, I kind of feel the need to. So I need to have a think of what to do for that, but... yeah, I don't really know how this works, so I'm not going to try to explain it, but I will be sure to leave a link in the description to the video, which I copied. Yeah, redstone, there you go, you can look at it if you want to. There was a group of pillagers walking around somewhere. I don't know where they've gone. Maybe over here? They went over this way, like, oh, yep, there you are. Okay, turning around. Don't want to get messing about with them. Okay, yes, I know this building is horribly ugly. It's not really meant to look amazing. Have I aggroed them? No, I think I'm good. I was just going to make it like grey building like that, but I went for colour, and I don't really know if I've ruined it or not. I may end up redoing this, but anyway, that doesn't matter. What does matter is this farm is kind of amazing. Look at all those flowers. That's probably more than I will ever need. I have so many dandelions. Too many. I've already started filling up the shulker box as well. So yeah, this farm is fantastic. The only issue is it kind of just eats up bone meal like it's going out of business. Out of fashion? What's the saying? I don't know. I have set up this little composter thing. I don't know. You put seeds in here and then it will do the composting, and if this chest will ever open, I will show you I've got a little bit of bone meal back from it. So I get a little bit of bone meal back from using it, but nowhere near enough to keep up with how much it actually does use. I've gone through about 18 stacks of bones. Not bone meal, bones. So what's that? 54? That may be wrong. Hopefully 54 stacks of bone meal, which is a lot. I don't really have a good bone farm, so I'm thinking maybe at some point, I might even do it off camera, set up a mob farm somewhere, maybe over here would be good. Just so, you know, I don't have to AFK a skeleton spawner, because that's not really very fun. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is place some of these shulker boxes down and fill them up, and then we can actually head over to Embassy area and, for once, have a fully stocked dye section in the 4-in-1 store. Oh my goodness. Somebody needed dyes. Badly, apparently. How many have we got from this? That's probably my best haul from the amount of diamonds. I got 43 diamonds just for dyes. Man, whoever did that, thank you for your business. I didn't bring enough dyes. I now need to go back home. I do believe it was actually Kat who bought all those dyes from us, and if you don't recognize her, that's because she's a new member, along with HB Dev, so their links will be in the description below. Go check out their channels and, yeah, give them a sub and give them a welcome, even though it's a little late. Anyway, yeah, a belated welcome to you too. It's wonderful to have you, but we've made some diamonds, let me tell you. I've just had a look through my other chests. I've forgotten where they were. We've made some diamonds, basically. Mainly from all the dyes. But I thought it would be interesting to show you the profits of the 4-in-1 store, because I very often... don't very often do little things like that. The shulker boxes are a hot commodity. They're selling out quite well. I mean, there's still plenty left, but yeah, I do know for a fact Link bought some. She left her grass block of hairness. I don't know. But are you guys ready to see something incredibly satisfying? How many was that? 60 diamonds, a whole stack. Wowzers. Yeah, are you ready to see something satisfying? Because, yeah. This pleases me. I enjoy looking at this. It's taken a lot to fill this up, but believe me, it is so much easier now. Blue dye is a thing, and lapis lazuli is no longer needed for it. It's 10 times easier to make dyes now, so I may even change the price of these if they're not really selling, because it's kind of expensive, to be honest. So I might do 1 diamond for 2 stacks, potentially. I don't know. But we still have some time left in this episode, at least I hope so. So there's a little something I want to go do over at the base, so let's head back. So for a while now, I've been wondering what this piece of land would be good for, and I could not think of anything to actually build here, structure-wise, until not too long ago it hit me that this is like the perfect shape for a waterfall a waterfall starting here into a pond, going into another waterfall, and then into the lake down here. I don't even have to like terraform anything. I might have to push this little bit back a bit because this shrine's kind of in the way. But other than that, it is the perfect shape for it, and I just think it fits so well, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, I think. Well, isn't that pretty? I think so. I haven't really done too much with it. I've literally just made a stream into a pond into a stream, and bone milled a bunch and added some coarse dirt and things, but I didn't really want to go too over the top with it because 1, I didn't really know how to, and 2, I probably would have ruined it somehow. The only issue with it is that, as you can see, I can't quite make the jump across, so I would like a bridge. And there we go, just a simple little bridge so we can cross over the pond. Nothing too special about it. I was going to use quartz, but decided against that, mainly because, well, I don't have any. But I'm glad I didn't. This is just very simple spruce and brick with the new lanterns. It just looks very nice. This whole little area right here is quite serene and peaceful. I've enjoyed building it, and yeah, didn't take me too long, so it's a nice little thing we can do to just add something else to the island. But yeah, I think before we end off the episode, let's just do one final check on Bao Bao and see how he's doing in his panda playground. Hey there, bud. You've stopped trying to escape, I see. You must be coming to terms with your entrapment. I mean, in your enclosure, you're getting adjusted. Yes, that's what I meant. You can definitely get out. No, he was like trying to jam himself through these bamboo pieces for quite some time, but he's finally sort of gone back that way a bit, and yeah, he is staying over here. He's moving about a bit more, which makes me happy, but he still is very lonely, so I think at some point, as soon as I can find another panda, I will bring one back, so you've got a friend. So if you have any names for what I could call the other one, then let me know. I will happily consider them. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. Oh, you look so sad. Don't do this to me. I'm going to go up the slide. Yeah, thank you ever so much for watching this episode, guys. It's been a bunch of fun to make. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.